Hello, hello, hello. Hi, ladies. Welcome to your challenge group. I am so excited you guys are here. So proud of you for taking this new step in your life, working towards your goals for health and fitness. That's super exciting. Just wanted to give the official welcome because today is day one of prep week, which is awesome. You guys are going to learn a lot this week, and all this stuff will help you for the challenge during the next 21 days. So that's cool. I just wanted to come in and give the official welcome because we have a mix of people who have been in challenge groups previously and people who are brand new to these challenge groups. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amanda. Hello. I am 27 years old. I am a girlfriend to the most amazing man named Zach. So if you hear me talk about Zach, I'm pretty sure you're going to see pictures because we work out together. So you'll see pictures of him. But that's who I'm talking about. You'll get to meet him one of these days. I have a cat. I love cats. I used to have two. One passed away 4 years ago, but I still have the other. He's an old little man. He's 90 years old in cat years. So you'll see him in my videos and in my pictures every once in a while. He tends to like to come around when I pull out the yoga mat. So if I ever decide to do yoga, he'll be there, guaranteed. Let's see. So I started my fitness journey probably about 4 years ago. I was in a place, both mentally and physically, where I wasn't happy. I used to be this very athletic person. Like growing up, I used to be in every sport you could think of. I was always doing something. And then after I graduated college, I don't know, it was just kind of like, well, I have this time. I'm going to take a break, give my body time to like heal and rest or whatever. Because I was doing sports competitively, basically throughout my whole life and definitely in high school. I did 2 full marathons in high school, did a half marathon in college. So like my body was telling me I needed a break, which was fine with me. I was going to take the time off. So I graduated college and got thrown into the real world, which is always fun. I think it was like at the end of summer that year that I graduated where I ended up moving over to Virginia. I was excited, but I was scared because I've never really lived out. Actually, at that point, I had never lived outside of California. So I was a little nervous because it was going to be 1, 3,000 miles away across country, and 2, something completely different. I didn't know what to expect. So I went over to Virginia, started working within 2 weeks of moving there, realized how tiring being on your feet for 14 hours a day can be. So there was definitely very little motivation to get a workout in most days. I had a gym membership, but it wasn't like I was going every day. And then at one point when I canceled the gym membership, I tried working out on my own at home, which when you're by yourself and you don't really know what you're doing or have equipment, like it's hard to do, which is why you guys will see Beachbody is awesome because they give you everything. But anyway, so yeah, I was in a place where it just wasn't working out. So I quickly gave that up. I tried really hard to eat healthy, but then I moved in with 3 boys, which is fun, except they used to eat like fast food all the time and I don't know, drink beer all the time. So that didn't help because I wasn't very good about keeping myself accountable with my healthy eating. Like most of the time I'd want to eat something healthy, but then I'd get very easily influenced by whatever was going on with the guys. So that also didn't help. So just kind of like all these different things added up, and I got to a point a couple of years later where I just wasn't happy anymore. And because I didn't like the way I felt about myself, I didn't like the way I felt inside. I was tired all the time. I got sick, not a lot, but few times throughout the year. And like when I get sick, I get bedridden. I am just like knocked out cold for a week. So it's not fun. I hate getting sick. But yeah, so I was just not in a good spot. I started developing these really like bad images about myself. I developed body image issues very quickly. I actually stopped liking what I saw in the mirror, to the point where I felt disgusted and didn't want to be in like anything that hugged me kind of tightly, or there were times where I felt uncomfortable in a bathing suit. I never got fat, like I never got overweight in any way. I mean, compared to what I used to be, I had gained a couple pounds, but it wasn't anything really that physically noticeable. But to me, to the way I felt, to the way I saw myself, like it was just damaging mentally. And I got really depressed being on the East Coast because, one, because I wasn't staying active. It was hard for me to stay active out there. With the weather always being overcast or too hot or raining all the time or snowing, like there never seemed to be the time to actually go do something. So that didn't help. I got depressed because I was away from my family and it was hard to come visit over here. So, I don't know. It was just kind of one of those things where I, at one point, knew I needed to find something that was going to help me because I wasn't liking my life and everything was kind of just going downhill. I did find an opportunity to move back to California, which was awesome. So I moved back, but it took me a little bit to kind of get into my groove and figure out what was going to work for me, because at that point I started working from home. So finding the time to work out at home was a lot easier, and I was working East Coast hours, still am working East Coast hours. So my work days end by 2. So from 2 on, I have all this time now, which is now filled with working out and making healthy dinners and all that good stuff, prepping for stuff like this. But yeah, so it took me a couple years to get into that groove. Then in June 2016, I actually picked up coaching, which is what I'm doing for you guys now. And the reason why I started is because I was still trying to find out what was going to work for me. Someone came up to me with this, and at first I was like, nah, I don't know, I don't think I'll do that. But then I finally, after like a couple months, I finally decided to give it a shot, and I joined my first challenge group. And it was the most amazing experience ever. It changed my life completely. I realized then that what I was lacking before was the community, the support, basically feeling like I was on a team again, surrounded by people who were basically in the same mindset of wanting to better their life, better their health, and become more active and more fit. That's what I was missing. And then, having the camaraderie and meeting all these new people when you're in these groups is like one of the best things ever, and you make new friends. I mean, there's a lot of people who I met through these challenge groups that are on like the East Coast, and there's a lot of people in Canada who do these too. So I don't know, it's just kind of cool to see this community and be a part of it. And especially with these challenge groups, we're surrounded by women, we're surrounded by everyone who is just like us. Most of us are the same age, or within the same age range. So it's a lot of fun, and it's something that the second I did it, I was like, okay, this is it. This is what I was missing, and I want to be able to do this for other people who are also struggling like me, who are in the same like hole that I was in, trying to figure out how to get back on track, how to feel better about themselves, and figure out how to love themselves again and feel comfortable in their own skin. So I can't explain to you enough how amazing these challenge groups are. So I'm really excited you guys are here. It's going to be an awesome experience for everyone. So with that said, don't be afraid to share. Okay, I know that it's like kind of awkward when you're in a challenge group, or when you're in a group of people that you've never met. You might know someone, you might have seen their name, or you don't know these people at all, and you're just like, well, I don't know, I don't see anyone else doing anything, so I'm not going to do anything. Don't be afraid, you guys. Like this is our little family, our little close-knit family. This is our community. We're here to support each other. So say you're having like a really horrible day, and say you go and like fall off your meal plan for the day or for 2 days in a row, like whatever it is. Say you went out and had 2 beers instead of 1, or like 3 slices of pizza instead of none, or 1, whatever. Like whatever it is, don't be afraid to come in here and tell us that, because all you know, this is a no judgment zone. We all struggle with the same things every day. No one is perfect at keeping themselves on track with anything and everything. I'll be the first to tell you, pizza is one of my biggest weaknesses. Wine is another. You will probably notice during the next couple weeks that I won't get in every single workout of every single day. It's gonna depend on the day, the time of the month. It's just, it's not, don't expect perfection of yourself. I want you guys to know that I don't expect perfection of you. That would be silly because I'm not perfect myself. So don't be afraid. Just come in here, talk about your day. You know, if you want to vent about something, that's what we're here for. Like, come talk to us. Come talk to me personally if you need to, if you don't really feel like sharing something with the whole class. But anyway, just, you know, try not to be afraid. We're here to love each other. We're here to support each other. We're here to motivate each other as much as possible. And chances are, if you're struggling with something, at least one other person in this group is going to be struggling with the same thing. And when people start to realize that they're not alone in something, it just makes everything that much more manageable and easy. And I know for me, I tend to get down on myself a lot about different things, but it helps with that. It helps to keep everyone up and going and like, okay, you know what? I'm not the only one. Like, I can do this. If she can do this, I can do this. So that's the type of support I want to see in this group. And I'm really excited to see what happens. Like, I love having new people come in because you never know what's going to happen. So anyway, not to make this too much longer, I just wanted to let you guys know that your first assignment is going to be fun. I want you to make a video of just a little introduction of yourself. You don't have to go as long as me. You don't have to go. You could go, like, if you want to do it in a minute, that's fine. If you want to take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, like just a small little introduction, introduce who you are, maybe what you do as a job, how old you are, I don't know, just your favorite ice cream, I don't care, like anything you want to tell us. Go ahead, just make that little video. I think what you're gonna have to do is you'll have to record it, upload it on YouTube, and then share the YouTube link here. If you need help figuring that out, let me know. And yeah, so that's gonna be how we meet. Oh, and if one of you doesn't, if like some of you don't want to make a video, feel free to write out a little post. If you need to figure out how to make a post in this app, let me know. Again, come to me with any questions. I'm here for you. We're all here for you. Ashley's here for you because she's another coach who's going to be introducing herself tomorrow, which is exciting, and you'll get to hear her story and why she's here, and she will be helping me co-host this group, so that's really cool. Anyway, that's about it. I just kind of wanted to send that little introduction so you guys kind of have an idea of what to expect and all that good stuff. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions, come to me. Go to Ash. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Come to both of us if you want. If you want two different opinions on something, just don't be afraid to come to us. Don't be afraid to talk to people in the group. We're all here for each other. We love you. I love you. I'm so proud of you for being here, and I can't wait to get started. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.